Back at it, man. Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. Oops the Great. Fan down here tripping. Oh man, I appreciate y'all pulling up for another smoke break while we talk about this hip hop thing. Let's get the business out the way. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all see it at the bottom of the screen. Help me take care of the YouTube police. So whether we smoke it like we always do, drink it like we do from time to time, or just talking our ish about this hip hop, and they not in our business. No difference than when you at home. You don't want the police knocking at your door. You about to get your groove on. You know what I'm saying? You got the lights low, whatever. You smoking and chilling. Same thing here. We just don't want them in the business. But like I said, I appreciate y'all pulling up. Smoke what you gonna smoke, and we're gonna have a fun conversation today. Um, Football season just started, and we're not too far away from finding out. I think who the Super Bowl performance is going to be. It's something I've been thinking about, mulling around in my head for a couple of weeks now. I actually found a reaction to tie this into because they actually bring it up to kind of ponder what kind of Super Bowl are we going to get? Because even those who don't watch the Super Bowl watch the Super Bowl halftime show. So I'm gonna throw the ears on, get the screen shared. We're gonna react and give our 1-2. And hey, if you already got an idea of who you want to see in the Super Bowl, throw it in the comments. Let's get to it. This is Effective Immediately with DJ Head and Gina Views. They got an interesting perspective on to who they think might get the Super Bowl and as to why they think that way. So let's put your lighters out, light up, enjoy, and let's check this out.
The
I
fight.
think that's good.
All right. Well, while we're doing predictions,
First
Super
week of
Bowl?
this is the first week of we just had this is the first week of football
Football.
since last year. Obviously, the Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
the biggest Super Bowl ever. I know the people don't want to believe it. Shout out to the streamers, but the biggest Super Bowl halftime performance in history, supposedly by views and social engagement, all the numbers, broke all the records, whatever.
Shout out to Dot for proving the doubters wrong. All rap, all hip hop Super Bowl. Best to ever do it. So shout out to hip hop for that. Let's go.
Shout out to Jesse Collins, all them nominations for the awards and all that. However, now that football season has officially begun, we need to make our Super Bowl halftime performance predictions first week. So, you want me to go first or you want to go first?
You go first, because all I know is only thing I know about football is the fine niggas.
No, food is halftime performance.
Go.
I'm gonna say we either get the Carters, but if not the Carters, then we get Latin, like Bad Bunny or something,
Okay.
something like that.
I definitely think that they're gonna stay away from the niggas.
Yeah. Wait, where is it at this year? It's in the Bay this year, ain't it?
It's here.
Nah, next year it's in the Bay. I mean, next year it'll be here.
Oh.
This year's the Bay. Okay, so if it's in the Bay this year,
Let's not do it what we did last
no,
year.
I'm not saying because it's region based.
Okay.
I'm saying if it's in the Bay this year, like you have a little like different leverage to play with as far as like the markets and stuff like that. Not because of the artist is there, but just because of the market. But I say my prediction is you either go Jay-Z not gonna put himself in there. Beyonce did one. I'm gonna go Latin. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like a Latin artist, Bad Bunny, something like that.
I just know it ain't gonna be niggas.
Okay.
That's what I think. I don't.
So
I
like
think,
Taylor Swift or
I
something.
think
I don't agree with that. I really don't agree with that because I don't think it's gonna be black centric, but positive momentum is positive momentum. And the last thing I think the NFL want is you give the anti nigga Super Bowl performance and we turn the TV off, and then them numbers drastically look lower than what they was when hip hop had its hands on it. That's not what they want. So they gotta straddle the fence a little bit with this. They can't go full blown Morgan Wallen. Ooh, no, they can't go full blown like Morgan Wallen. That can't happen.
I think they done with us.
I can see that.
You got we had Snoop Crip walking. We had Kendrick dissing a nigga.
Hey Drake.
Hey Drake. Usher was amazing.
Usher was fire
Usher was fire, but I think they done with the
black shit.
I think
Well,
they
we
done with the black
had
shit.
Usher, Rihanna, Dot, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and there was one
50
more.
Cent, Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, it was one more that we had that since
That was black.
that was black as hell.
Yeah,
I said Rihanna.
but didn't we get Rihanna like twice or something?
Nah,
Rihanna never did twice. Beyonce did twice.
Beyonce has done it twice.
She came out on
somebody else's
Okay.
set. So, yeah, they might. I think they're gonna go Latin.
and we got Beyonce for the Christmas.
That's what it was, the
Christmas
Beyonce
one.
Bowl or
Yeah.
whatever it was.
And I think the NFL gonna do that again. I'm wondering. It sounds like it was a success to have somebody set for a holiday performance at halftime. I think they might do that again because it was a success. You're not gonna if it's good business, keep doing it. So we might get an extra little performance in the event they went the way that Gina Views is thinking, which I don't think that's the case. I think they give us something for Christmas. But Christmas is you got to make a Christmas performance enjoyable for everybody. So maybe not. But let's see what else they're talking.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Okay. What I predict, or what I would like to see, actually, if we could keep it within the urban community, if they just do multiple people,
Like the collabs.
like how they did the Dr. Dre one, where it was Dr. Dre,
Oh, it was
Snoop,
multiple
50, Mary J, Kendrick. Like if they can do something like that, because I remember when I was a kid where it used to be multiple performances. It haven't always just been one specific person.
Yeah, I remember that too. I remember it was it Janet Jackson in Sync. I remember it being like a collab. Didn't Bruno Mars do? Oh no, he
I think
did.
that's when Beyonce came out.
It was Bruno and Beyonce.
Because they did a Black Lives Matter.
Yes, you're right, and that's when
Yeah.
she did a formation, I think.
Yep, that was that.
So I'm down for the collab, but I see them pivoting just like it ain't gonna go. I don't think it's gonna be Morgan Wallen and Taylor Swift. I think it'll be a little Latin this year.
Yeah.
It was Shakira. We got Shakira one year with somebody else.
Did you see that Cardi B said she turned down Super Bowl?
Yeah, I don't have no way to confirm that.
Well, she said she don't lie.
I don't understand the point of anybody saying I turned out such and such and such. If we can't verify to prove it, shut up. How many times you heard somebody say, "Hey, I turned down that job at UPS." Hey man, Denny's was a good offer, but I turned it down. Like people don't announce what they turned down. Hey, old girl from last night? A little bit. I said no. Shut up. Proceed.
She don't really lie, but
Really is.
because she said she wasn't taking a nigga back.
Oh wow.
I'm just saying,
We always.
Yeah, women always say that shit. But I don't think they're gonna pivot away from black. Again, you can't have you don't want that positive momentum that remember, Jay-Z doing this is supposed to buy some goodwill for the NFL amongst the black community. You can't undo that black wheel. You need a middle ground. I definitely see it being a multi-performance type of thing where it's 2, 3, 4 acts that make the whole. I think because again, you gotta remember Jay-Z the guy that's doing this. His name on this. I wouldn't be surprised to see like a big extra plug because he can play the fence. I just did a short. I'll attach it to this video, but I just did a short reviewing his current album. It is not for uses. If you don't know what uses is, then you're not it. This album was for them. I'm trying to be politically correct as I can. So if you do a big extra plug and he brings out a Shabuzi and then he brings out a couple more acts, country acts that he's done collabs with. You see how that works out? You see how that works out? I do find the idea of a Bad Bunny interesting. I don't understand nothing he be saying, but I like the music. It's dope. Like it's his music make you wanna move. So them are my top two ideas. I do think of the Big X the plug. If you let him lean one or two times into the rap side, and then country that bad boy out, that'll work. I don't know the demographic in the Bay Area, but if it's a lot of the Latin community, I definitely can see that Bad Bunny though. I definitely can see that Bad Bunny or a fusion of country with Big X the plug and his the people he bring out to do his collabs with. Throw in Bad Bunny once or twice, or have Bad Bunny started out and then you go into that. That would be a good. I think that in totality would be dope. That would be dope because you're satisfying the Latin community, who oftentimes feel left out of big time performances like this. You make the uses happy because it's Big X the plug. If he lean into I'm the biggest, the largest, and give you that and a couple of others, and then you can do the Shabuzi with him, and I can't think of. I'm not a country guy, but he got some hits with some country stars. Jelly Roll, him and Jelly Roll, that will be something. So, I'm interested to see how they go, especially because of how great last year's Super Bowl performance was with Kendrick. They can't have a big number fall off. It can't be millions of viewers lost. Like, that's not gonna play. That represents bad business done by Jay-Z if those numbers come back bad. We got to keep in mind this is business. So yeah, people made a fuss about the whole Kendrick and all this other stuff in the lawsuit. They gonna make sure, they gonna be sure, hey, don't bring me nobody that got no legal problems. So long as Big X stay clean, he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. They don't have to go 100% not rap. It can't be rap centric though. If like, it's gonna have to lean into some other genres this upcoming Super Bowl. So let me know what y'all think, man. What do you want to hear versus what do you think we gonna get? That's the way we need to frame it. What do you want to hear versus what you think we gonna get? I'm Oops Great. This is Kush Equilibrium. I appreciate y'all pulling up another smoke break while we talk about this hip hop thing, and we got to add football into it. Which is always dope for me. Like, comment, subscribe, help me take care of them YouTube police. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because they be bugging. If you don't say like, comment, subscribe a couple times in your video, they want to know what you're doing. So I'm trying to make sure I ain't got no other ideas of who can be in this Super Bowl before I get out of here. I think because I'm so sure that they can't run away from them numbers. They don't want them numbers to come back funky. It makes it a little tougher. It's hard to follow greatness. How do you follow greatness up? Y'all let me know.